This is MikeBot. Today I'm going to be doing a tutorial video on wood-infused filament on Bambu Studio. So I've gone to STL Flicks here since I have a commercial lifetime subscription with them, and I found something that's appropriate to use with wood-infused filament, and I'm going to go with the Tree of Life here. I'm not going to be doing the gigantic version of this model, so I'm just going to do the small version. The big version is going to take too long and it's going to make this video complicated. So first things first, you want to find yourself some good wood infused filament. I went with Everyone. I've used their wood infused filament before and it's really good. It prints well, accurate and everything. I've also used eSun, also another good brand. But there aren't too many options out there for actual wood infused fibers inside the PLA. Now, one thing I'll mention is the wood fibers are harsh on your nozzle and printer, so you want to ensure you are using a 0.6 millimeter nozzle at the bare minimum. 0.4 you may run into clogs. The settings are a little bit more complicated with wood infused as well, but I found a way to make it work really well and very easily on Bambu Studio. So start by opening up Bambu Studio. Make sure you've loaded up your STL file like I've already done here. So in my case, I have one printer here, this one. It's a P1P that's been upgraded to a P1S. And it's got the 0.6 mil nozzle, and I specifically only use this one for PETG, carbon fiber, wood infused, and harsh materials, basically. So over here, I'm going to go ahead and change that to my wood material. So this closely resembles the color. And then what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go with generic PLA carbon fiber. This one has the perfect settings to make this work accurately. So I also have eSun loaded up on this spool here, and this one's a lighter wood. This one kind of resembles it closely. So once again, generic carbon fiber, and I'm going to make it a two-tone 2 style wood infused print for the sake of this video. So once you've loaded that up, make sure you've got your nozzle and printer selected, the plate you're using and all that stuff. And then we're going to go to the properties here. So for the flow ratio, I go 0.99. For the minimum temperature, we're going to go 225 and we'll leave it at maximum 240. That's all you're going to do there. Repeat here, 225.99. And I guess it's just taking it onto the generic PLA carbon fibers. Now for the sake of trying to do this dual tone, I'm going to go ahead and color it. So I do want to make essentially just the tree here. That's not working the way I want it to. Let's try doing the back side. And I colored everything. So let's erase everything. Try again here. Try modifying it to 10 here. I want to just do the border with the lighter filament. And then the rest of it will be with the other one. So for the sake of making this easier to kind of see color wise, I'm just going to brighten this up just so I can make sure I'm doing it correctly. Yep, there we go. And then I'm going to make that nozzle big. Control Z, try that again, just to make sure everything here is colored the way I want to. Okay. There we go, we got the border and the bottom of it using the lighter wood. And I'm just gonna do the edges here as well. And I'll have it just leak in a little bit like that. It'll look really nice. Hopefully this doesn't cause too many filament changes, so let's see. Okay, so now I'm just gonna do this. So to be honest, I don't think a prime tower will really be needed for this. So I'm gonna get rid of it because I kind of want to give it a really cool, unique look, and I will post photos at the end. So I'm gonna get rid of the prime tower. Even the flushing volumes, I'm gonna make them like 0.25. I don't care if it leaks out a little bit. So strength, I'm gonna boost this up to 3. keep it at 10%, go with triangles, and slice. So it's gonna take about 4 hours to do this, 138 grams. So I'm just gonna go make sure the filament's actually loaded in my printer, and then I'm gonna send it there directly. So the filament is loaded, which is kind of strange why it didn't pick it up when I did the automatic sync. So I'm gonna go ahead and send the printer over. Click time-lapse so I can okay, I think I know what's wrong here. So go to, there we go. So I'm gonna change this here, make it say PLA carbon fiber. And this one we said was gonna be like a yellowish kind of. And same thing with this one, PLA carbon fiber. We're gonna make it the dark brown. Confirm. And then we'll just re-sync that. Transfer those. Make sure the flow rate's correct. Temperature is correct. Perfect. So now we're going to slice again. And then I'm going to send it directly to the printer with time-lapse on. And then in 4 hours from now, I'll get the time-lapse and the final photos. So here's the time-lapse of the tree of life. Don't mind that little squiggly line. So as you can see, it looks pretty decent from a distance. So the nice thing about wood PLA is that it's really lightweight and has a really neat texture to it, and it can also be sanded. So the final finish on top isn't the nicest, but it does have a really nice wood texture and finish on it, which is really neat. So overall, I'm fairly satisfied with this. I would do a little bit of changes here and there, but otherwise, I'm very happy with the final results of this print. So that's it for today's video. I've demonstrated how to print wood infused filament on the Bambu series P1S P1P printer. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below and I'll share my details and settings with you. If you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button. It's greatly appreciated. Thank you all for watching today. MikeBot out.